What it is, what it is, what it is. You know what it is. This is the I Do It for Hip Hop podcast. Hashtag the sound of now 2024. It's me, your boy, the sarcastic criminal, the hip hop king of the north, and the three-eyed raven of rhyme, Great Pharaoh. And I am joined by the profound conqueror. He is the mumbling mushroom. We got the Bentley driving extraordinaire and Mr. Can I Live? Bentley Boog is in the building. What's going on, Bentley Boog? And please tell the people, what have you been listening to?
What up, man? What's been going on is being a chauffeur for my kid. That's pretty much what I've been doing.
That's Higgins' job. What you doing?
just taking him around to, you know, he's really getting into playing basketball now.
Dope.
So I've been trying to support his habit as much as possible.
Like, hey man, you gonna get to that free throw line, Dad?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I mean, you know,
like,
I want them parents.
Come on.
I want them parents. So like my kid, he's liked basketball forever. You know what I'm saying? He's always liked basketball, but you know, he's never. He may ask to go play basketball every now and then, but like maybe in the last year or so, he's wanting to play all the time. And I'm not one of the parents that, you know, I'm not gonna put a battery in your back if it's not there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support you in whatever you want to do at that time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try to guide you to wherever you need to be. But if I want you to play basketball, you don't want to play basketball. That's literally, I'm literally not about to like go full force on some shit that you just don't want to fucking do. That's just a waste.
I ain't ramming my head. You're not ramming your head into a brick wall. Like,
it's a waste of fucking time. Yep. So you know, I try to support my kid in whatever we do, whatever he's trying to do at the moment. I try to support him, and I try to, if he's not doing anything, I try to get him to do something. Yeah. But now, you know, obviously he still does the building thing. He has a building project he's doing this summer. I'm
still waiting on my Lego calls, but it's cool.
Man, his 3D printers, just both of them. Like he's been working on them a lot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. 3D
print. He making that Iron Man armor.
He's been working on fixing them.
Oh wow.
Yes. Yeah. He just ran some tests today, and they didn't go that well. The other day he ran some tests and they went well, and then today he ran some tests that didn't go that well. So he's like, you know, he's going through all that.
Back to the drawing board.
Yeah. So like, he has stuff that he needs to print and he can't. You know, he's having a hard time printing because 3D printer. Both of his 3D printers are messed up. One of them he needs a new part, and another one, I think he just needs a new. I've come to the conclusion that he just needs a new SD card.
Okay.
So other than that, you know, but yeah, so you know, he's been wanting to play basketball. So I've been, you know, trying to figure out whatever I can do, whatever, you know, physically, financially, whatever, you know, we can do to get him to play basketball. And it ain't much, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's literally by hook or by crook at the moment. It's like, okay, cool. What's around? Who's gonna be around? Who's gonna be able to help you? What can I do? You know what I'm saying? All that, like whatever. You know, we're looking for whatever we can get. So so he's been doing that. So that's what I've been doing for the most part. Just I've been doing that for like the last 6 months, I would say. Just every day when he doesn't have anything to do, he wants to go to the park. So I take his ass to the park every time.
Just tell him, yo, you can't leave until you nail 100 free throws.
Yep, every time I take him to the park. Even though he said he doesn't want me to train him because he thinks that I'm too hard. I told him, I was like, if I'm too hard, like somebody else will be hard. It don't matter. Don't matter.
I remember I used to take my oldest. We would go to the park, and I literally would tell him, you can't leave until you nail 100 free throws.
Yep.
He was a 97% free throw shooter.
Yep.
And he was big, so what they do at the end of the game, they just send him to the line, not realizing he gonna nail
the free throws. He gonna nail the free throw. They're gonna dump it into him. It's not, he's like 6'5", 6'6", right?
Yeah.
They're just gonna dump it into him in the game. He's gonna be hacking him, and he's just gonna nail free throws.
And it's like if you don't get it straight up, you gonna get the and one,
and
or
one.
you gonna get the two at the line. But take your pick. And we just gonna open up the gap more and more and more.
Yep. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. My kid's going away to a leadership program this weekend. It's actually at my school. It's going for the whole weekend. So
dope.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have no kids last weekend, and that shit fell the fuck apart. Man, no, it wasn't last week. It was like 2 weekends ago. That shit fell apart like a motherfucker.
Grown ups need grown up time.
Like every plan that we had failed. Like every plan, and it was like 3 or 4 plans.
Yeah, it's like you set this up, not happening.
Everything.
Set this up, not happening.
No. It wasn't even like we had. It wasn't even like backup plans. It was like, okay, this person's supposed to do this. This person's supposed to do that. And everybody was like, yeah, nah, we can't do anything. And it wasn't even for me. It was like you know what I'm saying? It was like some other shit, just some random shit that we were supposed to go to.
Like we just
ain't have nothing to do with nobody. It was like, yeah, we can't go to that because they canceled. Oh shit, we're gonna go to the other thing then. Nah, we can't go to that because they canceled. Okay, well, grandma canceled too. Oh well, shit.
Well, shit. Guess what? Nobody's doing nothing. We're home now.
But yeah, other than that, man, what I've been banging is the Innocent Pack. I mean, not Innocent Pack. No Worries. I'm banging that. And that's been pretty much the majority of stuff that I've been banging is that. I mean, other than the music this week that you posted.
All right, cool. I mean, I wasn't too impressed with any of the music from this week. I mean,
there was some stuff.
There was some stuff, but it's not. I don't know what's going on. Shit's just not happening like it should be.
Niggas is over here trying their best not to make Kendrick Lamar mad. Yeah. That's all. They gotta wait, bro. Like niggas gotta wait on Drake and Kendrick Lamar. That's what I'm thinking, because like it makes no sense why we don't have Megastar, we don't have Cardi B, we don't have some of these albums that they've been teasing for a minute. It's like, yo, like, are y'all niggas really waiting on Kendrick and Drake? Like, what's taking so long? Like,
it's over.
These things to me, it's like, yeah,
the Kendrick Drake, it's done.
It just leads me to believe that there just
could be more in the chamber.
There could be more because they're just.
I mean, well, we know Kendrick has more in the chamber,
bro.
But for Drake, it's done. His final response was a concession, and then Kendrick's pop out was the funeral. That was the nail in the coffin. Like it's over. You know what I mean? But as for me, man, just out here still doing the painting thing. A couple projects still to work on, get done. A lot of painting. It's a lot of painting. Painting is life right now. Like art is life, man. It's a very freeing and relaxing time.
Nice.
Even with the frustration, because it's like you're trying to paint something. It's like this is not coming out the way I see it in my head.
Yeah.
But figuring out how to make it do it, like get it that way, the process is very like freeing.
That's
you know what I mean? Other than that, just doing the work thing, listening to music, listening to podcasts, I'm just out here. Still trying to figure out what we're going to do with the kids, whether it's going to be summer camp or out of the country. We don't know yet. Money is money in. You know what I mean? I'm not rich like Boog. You know what I mean? And Boog don't give loans. So it's cool.
Yo, y'all niggas is just getting out of school. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they finished last week, the 18th. Yeah, the 18th I think was the last day. So, my daughter's little promotion ceremony was the last day of school. Yeah.
We about to be done with summer, nigga.
Oh, word. He said, "You're going back to school."
We got another month, and that's it.
We just getting started.
That's it. We done. We about to like literally. I'm like, okay, cool. Now it's got a plan for school clothes. Like,
you got to start getting the school clothes set up
right now. Yep.
Get the kicks on fire. Let's go. You know what I mean? But All right, man. Yo, but that's it, man. Yo, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. JB's going to jump on. He randomly just said, yeah, right now I'm doing some acting work. I'm like, it's the most random. JB does some of the most randomest shit I've ever seen on the planet. like this, he just does random stuff. Like now he's acting. It's cool. We rock with it. Can't wait to see what it's all about. You know what I mean? I forgot where I was at. Oh,
you were doing the intro, nigga.
Yeah. Yo, my watch started vibrating.
It's all right. I
was like, what the heck?
It's all right, man.
Caught me for a loop.
Everybody fuck up. It's okay. No big deal.
Yeah, we've heard your intros.
Yeah, well, I know. I'm not. I am definitely not one to talk.
No, I'm messing around.
No, you can hit me over the head all day with that shit. Because
that'd be some struggle episodes. He's like, yo, you can find us on the internet at places.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
With a .com on the end, and that's it.
Man.
But we appreciate everybody for coming on and rocking with us. I Do It for Hip Hop Podcast. If you want to find us any other way than how you're listening right now, you can do that by going to Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Listen Notes, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and or right here, YouTube. You see us. You know what I mean? If you want to get in contact with us, the best ways to do that is to hit us up on the email at idoitforhiphop1@yahoo.com, or you can go to IG in the messenger at idoitforhiphop_podcast. If you got music you think we should be listening to, you think we should be chopping up on this here show, those are the best ways to get it to us. You know what I mean? But understand, if we think it's good, we're going to say it's good. If we think it's bad, we're going to say it's bad. If we think it is terrible, trash kabibble, we're going to say that too. Because music is subjective and it is subject to criticism from who? Us, the real people. You know what I mean? So let's get this shit going, man. Look, I'm just gonna start off right here. All right, we already brushed into the Kendrick Lamar and Drake shit. We touched upon the hem that is top 5 rap beefs of all time. If you were Drake's manager, what do you tell him to do right now?
Give back Tupac's ring. Do whatever this nigga asks. Do it. I mean, so at this point in the game, right? This nigga done conceded loss.
Yeah. Yep.
He did BBL Drizzy, right?
Did the beat.
And he took down his verses, right? Not to mention, right, that there's a lot there's multiple reference tracks or allegations about some high level songs that people really love or verses or whatever that he had nothing to do with.
Yeah.
Right? So there's all of that. Nigga. Like, you already is out, like, and then the icing on the top is Wagwan Delilah.
Oh my God.
Like that's the icing on the cake. So like you already conceded. You already are tone deaf, right? You already don't care about the culture. Get a man what he want. Like at this point, you might like isn't like what are you holding on to? What are you holding on to at this point? Other like it's not even pride, nigga. That's done. That's done, nigga. You already got a ghostwriter. That's done. Okay,
yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. So get a man like he asked for Tupac's ring or chain or whatever the fuck. Get a nigga what he want and be done and literally be like, all right, cool, I got you.
Just wash your hands, like okay.
Wash your hands of it. Yeah. Wash your hands of it. Become a pop star and be done with the shit. You know what I'm saying? You could be Mr. Worldwide next.
No, I don't think Drake.
I'm saying I'm not saying he's gonna be Pitbull, but that's the route.
That's the route.
Take it. Go.
He could try. I mean, he doesn't make enough. I don't think his sound fit because he's Canadian. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing with I think with a lot of American artists, like just straight up American. Mm-hmm. You can't be. We have a sound. We don't have world music like Afro beats and like Latinos with reggaeton and like those cultures have so much more that I think they can do that where we can't.
Yeah.
We can have an international presence. We can have a worldwide presence, but I don't think there'll be an American artist that can do what African artists can do, what Caribbean artists can do.
I agree. I agree. Yeah.
What Latin artists can do.
Because they represent a certain culture. And he doesn't. Like they can carry.
He tries to represent all of them.
Pitbull can carry his culture with him wherever he goes. So just like Tim's, you know what I'm saying? Can carry it wherever she go. Don't matter. Burna Boy, he can go wherever, and he gonna bring his people, and they gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Drake, he's got to bring his fans.
Got to bring you got to bring your people with you.
Got to bring your no, not your people, your fans.
Your fans with you. Yeah.
Gotta bring your fans with you. So, but he's done co-opted everything else. He'll figure that out. I think
he'll figure it out.
If he wants to go that route, I think he will figure that out because he's done everything else. He's gonna I'd be surprised if he don't do this damn country album. Right?
Oh my God,
don't front on me. I'm like, he's showing all the signs.
Yeah,
and the thing about this, and Beyonce showed all the signs too. She had the cowboy hat and shit, and then she got a country album, and then this nigga put out he doing a country shit now. Like, I'm certain he's
embracing the white side.
I still think he's going to do it. I still, even though he hasn't done it yet, I still think it's going to come because that's just how we do it. That's how he does things.
Word.
But yeah, so I would say get a man whatever you want. He already killed it. The fucking Not Like Us is already up for a Grammy. It's already not up for a Grammy, but able to be nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah. Like it fell out of number one for like 2 weeks, and then he did the pop out, and it's like, okay, it's back at number one again.
He's literally if somebody wants to nominate him, they can.
Word up. See, if I was Drake's manager, it's time to get white.
But he's already doing that though.
No, he's not, because he's still posting on social media. You gotta go ghost.
You think Drake can really go just straight 0 dark 30? Like nobody
that's
talking.
The problem. He can't, but that's what he needs to do. And I heard this from another podcast, and it made a lot of sense. This is literally still the beginning. Think about They Not Like Us come August, when the college bands start playing. They are practicing right now. Drum solo on They Not Like Us.
That's the perfect Battle of the Band song.
Yeah, so he does not want to be out here during that time when the Atlanta A&Ts and all the other, when they all start that these big South bands are practicing as we speak. They out there. They out there. Lights on the field.
I agree with you though. Yeah, I agree with you. At any black college this year, you will hear Not Like Us.
Yeah, it's going to happen. That is going to happen. Anthem.
Absolutely.
That is going to represent so many teams.
So many. It's not even it's going to represent so much stuff.
Yeah.
So much stuff.
You losing in the game. They
not like us.
It fits too much.
Everything. It fits too much.
Drake does not want to be out here. Drake needs to be forgotten, because Drake is one of the few artists that I think can just drop an album. Mm-hmm. Right? He don't need lead up. He don't got to go through the rollout and all that kind of stuff. It can just be a Drake album on iTunes. It's going number one.
Yeah.
Even with the tarnished rep, it's going number one, because now people are going to want to hear what he has to say about Kendrick.
Yeah.
So he needs to disappear, get in the lab, right? curate
Good stuff too.
a Scary Hours album. This nigga needs to rap. Curate a nice, solid, 15 tracks, Scary Hours level album. Put it out in October. He needs to be quiet till October.
But
come back out. October's very own. Let's go. Boom.
Now, if he's quiet, that's the thing about him being quiet. If he's quiet and he puts out a dud or a meh, right?
Man.
But if he's quiet, it's gotta be a banger. He can't put out meh.
He's got to put out a take care level project.
Yes, he has to put out a top level project. It can't be any of this shit he's put out in the prior years. So he got to do that, right? And if there's not that, he's going to plummet more because They Not Like Us is going to resurface. Like, look at this nigga.
Like, oh, you dud. He buckled.
Look at this nigga.
Right now, he's got to be like Kobe. You can't buckle. Like, he's got to pull no more features. He's got to pull everything. Don't clear your features. Don't clear nothing. Get him money back if you have to, because these motherfuckers is paying like $500 in a clip to get a feature from him. It's like, all right, if you got to get him money back, tell him no features, no nothing. He needs to go ghost town.
But that's why I don't think he needs to go ghost town, because if he stays relevant as far as the things he's doing, social media posts, just being in the news in general, I think that he'll be able to get away with a lesser project because he's out here all you see him, he's visible. And that's another reason why I think he's going to put out something other than what he's put out. He's going to do something alternative, because like the country album, because there's no expectations for that shit. He can literally put some shit out like that, like a country album.
See, but there are going to be there may not be any expectations, but you know what it's going to be? It's going to be, oh, Kendrick scared this nigga out of hip hop.
No. But the thing about it is, there's going to be, I'm not saying there's going to be no expectations.
There's going to be backlash, though.
He's going to get some backlash from that. But I do think that if he puts out a country album or something that's alternative to rap, right? I think that, especially a country, like, I'm just stick with the country album. He puts out a country album.
Yeah.
Like, he is going to be given leeway to say, hey, this is country Drake. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Beyonce was given leeway to say,
Beyonce wasn't getting dragged when she put out a country album.
I know, but people didn't expect it to be a country album. They expected it to be country / Beyonce. So if he put out country / Drake, then he's gonna get the leeway to say, it's Drakey country. And people are gonna be like, "Oh, I fuck with it." I think that's the way to go, bro.
I don't think I've ever disagreed with you more in this moment than him going country. That would be one, because all you're gonna hear is, okay, he's biting off Beyonce.
He got that already. He don't care about that. He literally bit off of Beyonce already. Like, he did that
by putting on cowboy boots.
No. The dance album. We all talked about him.
Yeah,
the entire industry talked about him for. All of a sudden now you putting out a dance album to Beyonce. Put out a dance album.
You just following behind.
It's a rap.
He's continuing the trend of following behind whatever. He's continuing his trend of following wherever the heavy hitters are moving.
Yes.
Okay. Like, I think, okay, you think keep everything the same, go country. I think you got to go 0 dark 30. Like, you got to cut it off. It's over. Man. Like, go silent, get your bars up. Pray to God that the reference tracks don't leak, and give us Scary Hours part 4, whatever it is.
Whatever
on
it is.
October in your birthday month, and do it big. Like, that's to me, that's what he's got to do. But he's got to go quiet, because the summer is going to be, the start of college football season is going to be hell for him.
It is. Oh yeah, Dion gonna be playing that shit every fucking Saturday.
Yeah, like it's going to be hell every weekend.
Oh my god, yeah.
Imagine football state. Ole Miss.
Oh, college game day.
College
game. They gonna play that shit on college game day. They gonna play in that shit.
It's gonna be everywhere. ESPN. It's going to be everywhere, all over again.
Yeah, man. So like, you know, I don't know what he's gonna do, man, but it's gonna be interesting when he drops a project, how it's received. I think whatever project he drops, if people are gonna be like, I wonder if people are gonna give him a chance, or if they're gonna off top be like, nah, nigga, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
get out of here. I think he's gonna get the Meek Mill treatment. Nah, nigga, get out of here.
You think he's gonna get the Meek Mill treatment?
I think he's gonna get the Meek Mill treatment. It's gonna be bad before it's good.
You think so? You think this next album, niggas gonna be like, man, fuck out of here. And then the very next album, nigga be like, nah, you all right now.
You all right now. Yep.
Wow.
I think it's gonna be bad before it's good. Yep.
If I were to see that, I would be surprised to see the industry turn on him like that. Like they've turned on him in a way. The industry
already did.
No,
it's time to see the fans turn on him like that. The industry already turned on him.
He still got friends, right? They just quiet. He still got friends, right?
Here's the thing, no. If they're quiet, they're not friends.
No, they friends. They friends. They quiet. If they're quiet, they friends, right? But
yeah,
like when it comes to the level of money these dudes make, they friends. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Drake, hey, I'm not you. I gotta make my bread.
I feel you. I can't survive standing next to you.
I can't survive standing next to you on this. There's
This
only certain people
thing
that can stand next to Drake right now and survive. There's not a lot of people that can do that.
Okay. I give you that part.
I don't even think Jay-Z could survive that.
Nah, because Jay-Z got too much of his own shit.
Yeah. I don't think he can survive with the stuff that he has to deal with. I don't think he can survive that shit. I think niggas will look at Jay-Z super sideways.
Yeah. Word up. All right, man. Yo, let's keep this joint rolling. Let's keep this joint moving right along. We got Forbes, man. Forbes put out they're the 50 greatest rappers of all time.
Yeah.
This is quite possibly one of the most I don't want to say dick riding lists ever, but at the same time, like, is grossly disrespectful.
To who? Yeah.
Pusha T is 46. MIA is 45. Nick. Pusha T don't rap better than MIA. Pusha T don't rap better than Takeoff. Pusha T don't rap better than Melly Mel. Pusha T don't rap like, come on. Pusha T don't rap better than Rock Marciano, E40. Childish Gambino is number 34. You telling me Pusha T is bruh, come on.
I don't know if that's disrespectful. So I could see
disrespectful.
I don't see
disrespectful.
The thing about it is, I don't think it's disrespectful because he's actually on the list, right? Now, if he wasn't on the list, he might feel.
No, he's on the list under MIA. Bro, that's disrespect. That is disrespect.
You know who they keep disrespecting?
Who?
Ja Rule.
Where's Ja?
They keep disrespecting Ja Rule. Like I understand. Like and like, what if Drake becomes this, right? Like because like Ja Rule was a good rapper.
He was. What, can I get up?
Bro,
it ain't easy to question how my dope
Ja
flows.
Rule had a time in
he
hip-hop.
had a solid what? He gave us a solid 6.
Bro, he had a time where it was where he owned this. Him and Ashanti and Fat Joe owned the summers.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Ja Rule was that dude. He was always putting out a hit. He was that dude.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that he put out pop songs, because he was doing pop stuff for a while, right? Pop, like pop and hip hop, like hip hop.
Hip hop. He was doing what what Drake. He made what Drake did first.
Well, yeah, he did it first, right? But as a full-fledged rapper, like
that gruff voice. He knew he couldn't sing, but he was trying to hold them notes.
Yep. Yes, he was a full-fledged rapper, like fully. And then he started figuring out, like, oh, like I can harmonize, right? Well, he was good. Like, Ja Rule wasn't no slouch. At the time when he was doing his thing, nobody would say Ja Rule was a slouch. Nobody.
Correct.
Right? And then 50 Cent came along, and now we cannot stop talking about him.
And now it's just like Ja Rule was one of the. Now it's like Ja Rule was the worst rapper to ever live.
Like, and literally.
Here's the biggest thing that I'll always find funny. It's the fact that we got rid of Ja Rule's out of there, and then 50 Cent puts out the softest record, 21 Questions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how the fuck do we do?
Yeah.
He said, I got him out of here. I can put this out now.
Bro, it's crazy how we just kind of push him aside, and everything he does, we laugh at this nigga. Obviously, he didn't help himself out with the Fire Festival, right?
No, he did not.
That did not help anything. That was. I don't want to say that was the nail in the coffin, but Nick, that just burned. They burned the graveyard with that one. Yeah, he was already in the dirt. He was already in the dirt, and then you got your boy 50 Cent, who is just a masterful troll on the internet. He just made sure
the first 20 rows of his concert, like just so it's empty, like.
He made sure that every time Ja Rule pop out, we laugh at him.
We laugh at, yes.
No matter what he's doing.
To this day.
He could be he could be doing something good, and we're like, look at this nigga drinking water. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga thirsty.
Nigga out here thirsty.
You know black people crack on you about any fucking thing.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Look at this nigga got an umbrella. This nigga prepared. They're trying to dodge the rain. Fuck out of here.
He said he prepared. Nigga watching the weather report.
Yeah. This nigga watching the news.
Nigga out here watching the weather before you go outside. You got an app for that. What you doing?
Yeah. This nigga watching Chet You Betcha. Anyway,
oh man, but I think the list is no BIG on the list.
I didn't know
BIG. Yeah, no BIG. Not even. I'm not even arguing. Oh,
no, Big is on the list. He's number 12.
Where you at? Oh, I missed it. My bad. Okay, number 12.
The two people I first looked for.
Tupac and
Biggie. No, I didn't look for Tupac and Biggie. The first two people I looked for were DMX and Ja Rule. Those are the first two people I looked for.
DMX is on there. One thing. Yep. Hold on. You know who else is there? Gross disrespect continued.
Who?
Black Thought.
Truest of stories.
Black Thought is probably. I would put Black Thought against every person on this list.
On this list, yeah.
And I expect if he doesn't win, whoever beats him is walking
a monster,
drenched in sweat. Like,
yeah,
woo, that was a 12th round. That came to a 12th round decision.
But real talk, like on this list, there's not too many I would put against Black Thought and have confidence in either. I put Lupe in there.
I put Lupe there. I would honestly, I think I could put Common there.
I could go Common.
Common there. Method Man potentially.
I go Ice Cube if he could write something. I go Ice Cube if he could write something off the top.
We talking right, and I'm thinking. I always automatically think off the dome. I don't know how good of a freestyle is.
Me neither. I'm
Ice
not
Cube.
Sure. Yeah,
I know Black Thought can spit curated written level bars off the top of his head.
If you get this nigga Andre 3000 mad enough, I think Andre 3000 could give him some work.
I think he could give him some work,
but
I don't think Andre can beat him.
But you gotta get 3 stacks mad enough.
You gotta get
if he's mad enough, bro, he is a stone cold problem. Like he can do anything.
Yeah.
But he can if he just drop a solo rap album, we could put him top 5.
That's all you gotta do.
That's all he gotta do. All he gotta do. Drop a solo rap. It don't even matter if it's good, bro. Just drop a 6-pack.
You gotta have an album of you rapping by yourself in order to be considered.
You can even do the Dave Chappelle turn my headphones up. You can even do that shit. Turn them shits up. You can do that. And we'll be like, great. All right, we got a rap album, 3 stacks. You're top 5 now.
There you go. It counts. Now, MF Doom is on here. I respect that.
Doom is on here.
I don't know how I feel about LL being 35.
I mean, I think people sleep on. I think people sleep on people like
because of the generational gap.
Yeah, to me, you can't put Jay-Z first and leave LL that far down because, like, I don't know, man. I'll never doubt LL. Ever. I'll never doubt him.
I mean, his newest single is kind of
I'm not saying I'm a LL fan. I think he's had some missteps in the last couple of years with some of the racial shit he done try to do. Like I don't doubt his skills. No,
LL's like I'm Bad is on my permanent playlist. Like he just raps for like 8 minutes straight. No rapper can rap just like I can. I take a muscle round freak and put his face in the sand. Like he has bars. He can just go.
Yeah, I don't doubt his skills at all, like his rapping skills at all, because he can just rap. He showed that there's no age where if you got skills, you got skills. Ain't nothing to it.
Word.
But yeah, so I mean, I think this is not a terrible list. There's some people left off of here. Like we talked about.
I don't respect the fact that Drake and Kanye are both in the top 10. Especially Kanye, more so than Drake, because Drake is just coming out that motherfuckers are writing for Drake. We all know Kanye didn't write his like.
But the thing about it is
for Drake. So many folk that we know. Rhymefest wrote for Drake. Consequence wrote for Kanye. Consequence wrote for Kanye. Who's the third motherfucker that we know wrote for Sahai wrote for. Yeah. We all know that the good music camp wrote Kanye shit for him.
But when Kanye dropped Graduation, when Kanye dropped Late Registration, right? Let's take it back that far. When he dropped Late Registration, niggas was putting him in the top 5, dead or alive. Niggas was kicking niggas couldn't wait to kick anybody out of their top 5 to put Kanye West in there because he was that damn good.
I did it myself. He's still in my top. He's still one of my top artists, man.
So him being 7, I am not upset at that. I'm not a big Kanye fan that much anymore, but I understand. I understand the impact he had, bro. He put out 2 albums, and niggas was like, anybody can go. Anybody can, like, whoever want to get the boot can get it because Kanye need to take a spot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we was doing, and it wasn't just us, the Kanye fan. Everybody was doing that shit because he was that damn good. That shit was like what he was doing was that different, was that ridiculous, and that revolutionary, right?
See, I'll give you that because it was very different. He was speaking to, because you gotta remember at that time with Kanye, he was speaking to a group of people that weren't being he was speaking to the backpacker crew.
Yeah.
As much as he's turned his back on them now, but he was speaking to that group of that group of kids, that group of young adults that weren't in these streets that weren't Cameron and Jay-Z. Hey, I was dealing with, no, I'm anime and playing video games.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, so he spoke to a generation a lot more. The college student.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
100%.
I'm sorry. The biggest thing I always say, your level of gangster may be here. The moment you write a college essay on how you want to better your future, your level, I don't care if you got 20 bodies, you drop down. When you the moment you click submit, you drop down. Like, okay, you're not as gangster as you thought you were.
So Murder Mook, you dropped him a couple levels.
Yeah, he's down a couple levels. You filled out that application. You're not that You're not that hard, son. Pause. Like,
yeah, man. I think
you're trying to better your life out here in these streets.
So that's why I think Kanye should. I'm not mad at Kanye's level. Nicki Minaj, I'm not mad at her level too, because she was that good when she first came out.
She was that good. Funny voice Nicki was super dope.
Yep.
I like where Tyler the Creator's at.
I'm not 17. Mad at Tyler. He's had about
he's had a stupendous run.
Three bang bang, like Igor, Call Me If You're Late,
Flower Boy,
and Flower Boy. All three. Yeah. Bang bang bang.
Boom boom boom. Yep.
I
got Igor on vinyl.
Yep. Igor is great. Like,
he's with Igor.
All three of them, Jones. Just like what are you gonna come out with next? And before that, he hit us with Cherry Bomb, which was terribly mastered and mixed, but it was an amazing album.
But it was good. I'm gonna say, but it was good.
You can't hear this shit, but it was great.
Turn up all that background noise, please. Turn up all that background noise.
I mean, you got Snoop on here. I'm not mad at that because he hasn't put out some shit in a minute. But Snoop is hella relevant. Juice WRLD, I don't know why Juice WRLD's on the album. God rest his dead. I don't know why.
Juice WRLD. Let's be real.
It might just be like his impact was just way too crazy.
For his generation, they all tout Juice WRLD.
So they put Juice.
They put Juice WRLD on the level with Tupac. Like that's
what
he was. That was, if he God bless the dead again. Yeah, that he was still with us. I think that's the type of impact he would have on this younger generation.
Yep.
I mean, I get spit. I've listened to his freestyles. He was good.
So you think they had a choice between XXX and Juice WRLD, and they picked Juice WRLD? Or you think they were just like, Juice WRLD is just too much?
I think I think Juice WRLD was genuinely better than XXX.
Oh no, I agree with you. I definitely
XXX was very dark. He was very XXX. It was like XXX was hopeless.
Word.
Like you're not. I want to make sure that comes out right. Not that he was hopeless. Like his music, there was no bright side. Like it was all just down and sad. It was a lot of downer.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD gave you the balance. You know, I'm having a bad day, but I'm having a good day. I do BTS shit, and then I'm having a bad day, and now I go do some K-pop, and then, Juice WRLD gave you a balance.
Word. But yeah, man. So I mean, E40's on here. Legendary.
I respect that.
Need to have E40 on any type of list. MC Lyte, Legendary. Need to have her on any type of list. I don't agree with Chief Keef, even though I recognize his impact. Yeah. I just think that you could have put
almost anybody.
You could have put Ja Rule there. You know what I'm saying? Like
just to get Ja Rule, Black Thought. Let's say
Black Thought. Yeah, whatever. You put a Black Thought there. I mean,
that would have been way too low, but
I still been way too low. But like I recognize for me being from New Jersey, I didn't know anything about Chicago drill rap until Chief Keef.
And that's thanks to who? Let's be real. Kanye West.
Or Common. Which one?
I think Kanye. Mothers wasn't rocking with Chicago drill, so don't like.
Yeah.
That was Kanye. That's when Chicago drill music really was just like, oh, this is a thing.
Yeah.
And it's out here.
Yeah. Cardi B doesn't deserve to be on this list.
No, she
Hands
doesn't.
down.
And we know, I tout for Cardi B in a heartbeat. But no,
Yeah,
she does not deserve to be on this list.
She still can't put out her sophomore album.
Yeah, I think she's suffering from the Andre 3000 effect,
bro. She's going through it so hard.
She's suffering from her own success. Like she just buckles under the pressure.
Yeah, she is. I mean, and that's really all. That's unfortunately that's what's happening. She's way too famous, way too fast. Like she got famous fast.
Yeah.
Like the fastest I've ever seen somebody just go from Instagram to straight up fame
to headliner. Like,
yeah,
wow,
that was fat. Like she was missing teeth on Instagram one day, then it was Bodak Yellow was out the next day. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, I think she's one of the few who is more famous as a person than as a
rapper. Yeah.
As a rapper. Yeah. Cardi B never needs to put out another rap album again. She's going to have just as many endorsement deals, just as many opportunities. Nothing's going to slip if she never drops another album.
And we're still waiting on the sophomore.
Yeah, we're still waiting on the second one. Well, they always say the sophomore is the worst one. You get that sophomore slump, and that's a make or break on your career.
But bro, that's crazy, bro.
Word up. All right, man. Yo, but that's the two the conversation pieces. So we're gonna keep this joint rolling, man. We're gonna keep this joint moving. I like the vibe having the discussion to start it off.
I feel that, but let's talk about this real quick, man. The Nova Knicks, nigga.
The Nova Knicks?
The Nova Knicks. Y'all niggas just traded like 4 first-round picks for motherfucking Mikal Bridges.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Bro, y'all got all them niggas. Man, OG opted out. He done.
Yeah, he's out. Bad move on us.
I don't know if bad move. Yeah. Y'all don't need OG and Bridges.
But you know what? Because that would render OG to the bench.
Yeah, y'all need OG. Y'all need OG and Bridges. No, that'll put Josh Hart on the bench.
Now we want Hart out there.
Hart will be on the bench. OG will outplay Hart because Hart is not an offensive player. OG can get those boards. OG is just as tough, right? And OG played defense too. So I think Josh Hart will literally be y'all would end up trading him before the end of the year.
Really? You think so?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I would trade Josh Hart for the end of the year because OG would take his spot. Yep.
Yeah, but I like Mikal. I think the good thing is I love that we have the draft picks. We got hella draft picks. And we're right there.
But y'all niggas use them on fucking Mikal Bridges, which I'm not mad at Mikal Bridges. I like Mikal Bridges. But like, what are draft picks worth nowadays? Like
Bridges, Randall, and Brunson.
What are draft picks worth nowadays? Like nothing.
I think,
or
honestly,
something.
You just hit the nail on the head. That's the problem with draft picks. They are either nothing or something when it comes to the NBA.
Because Rudy Gobert, they traded 4 draft picks for fucking a dinosaur that can't play in the playoffs.
Like literally, I agree with you on that because I think draft pick. It's with basketball. It's so hit or miss.
Well, yeah, it's the top 1 or 2 picks.
That's it.
It's a crapshoot after that.
And it's crapshoot at the end. It's like, why do we have a second round in the NBA? Like, why?
Yeah, you just have a first round.
Like, there's no purpose.
Yep.
Because if you get drafted in the second round, most likely you're not making a squad.
You're not making a team.
You're not making the team that picked you, and you're going to either end up in the D League or back in college if he can get back in. You know what I mean? Or, like, there's no purpose in
overseas. Yeah, there's no point. Like
you're gonna be overseas.
There's players that come out of the second round that are good. You know, there's a bunch
but it's very rare.
It's not that rare. Like I would say every year there's one or two from the second round that be balling. There's one or two, right? Every year, at least one or two. But like I don't know if like it's such a crapshoot after the first 2 or 3 picks, right? Yeah. You're like niggas like Jimmy Butler went the 30th pick in the first round. Yeah, Jimmy fucking Butler went the last pick in the first round.
But to be fair,
that's how much of a crapshoot this shit is.
But to be fair, also in the beginning with guys like Jimmy Buckets, he wasn't Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Buckets was Jimmy Buckets. No, Jimmy Butler wasn't Jimmy Buckets until he went to like maybe Philly.
Yeah, like he had to become. It took a long time.
But you gotta understand. But nobody that's the last pick in the first round even has that type of trajectory. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how much of a crapshoot this shit is. Draymond Green was a second round pick. He's gonna go to the Hall of Fame.
He just got lucky with the team he was on. Let's be real.
But that shit matters, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit matters. If you're on a wrong team, if you're in a wrong situation, Greg Oden, terrible situation.
Yeah.
Obviously he got hurt. You know what I'm saying?
But in a better situation, he may not even got hurt.
No, he might not even got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so
I still Mikal Bridges, I want to see those 3. That's big. That's good points on the board.
It's 4 of them, bro. Y'all got 4 of the y'all got basically the entire Villanova team.
Nova, baby, let's go. That's what I'm saying. Like
that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, how did y'all do? Like, how? Like, what
it's the
type
fact
of
that
karma is that?
They already have chemistry.
No. What type of karma is that? Like, how did
it just
like
happens?
That shit just don't happen. Like niggas playing.
Happen.
Like if
you think they really say, "Hey, let's get everybody from Villanova,"
bro?
But I was sitting there like, "Let's get everyone from Villanova." Yeah,
yo,
I like that.
If that just happened, that's crazy because it's like
very serendipitous.
How did everybody just be like, "Oh yeah, this person's available. Oh, that person's available. Oh, you know what? Let's get this nigga. Oh, let's get that nigga." Like what? That's some weird shit.
It's good. It's good. I'm telling you, bro. We good. We just got to keep the bench strong. Keep the bench strong and keep the bench healthy.
Don't you gotta pay Hartenstein this summer?
Is that this summer or next summer? I think
it's this summer. I don't know. I don't keep up with the Knicks. I just hear shit.
Knicks prioritize signing OGs. We're likely to lose Hartenstein. Shit. That's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's actually bad.
Nope. We may be able to keep him. The Knicks were prioritizing signing OG, but since we got that out of the way so quick and he didn't re-sign, we should be able to keep Hartenstein.
I hope y'all do because I think that's the best bet. Yeah, y'all gotta have him. He was really, really good. He's only gonna get better.
Word up. All
right, man. Keep moving.
All right, so Book, man, let's let us know, man, what we got, man, for this week in hip hop.
All right, man. Andre 3000 announces new fall North American tour for New Blue Sun. It's mad cities, bro.
Yeah, he's going after it. I guess it's easy. I guess it's easy to do when like this album is this and not this. You can do a lot more cities. Blowing into a flute. Pause.
Yeah.
You can do a lot more cities.
Well, he's ending it in Atlanta on November 14th at the Fox Theater. I won't be going because I've already seen him live at the Jazz Festival for fucking free. So I'm not going to pay.
I'm not paying for that.
I'm going to pay. Even though
for free.
Even though I enjoyed it, I think I probably actually would enjoy it more in a setting where niggas was being, niggas
in a setting that's built for it.
Yeah, the setting that's built for it. The Jazz Festival, it was just a bunch of niggas out there hoping that he would pick up the mic, or Big Boy would come on stage, some shit, right? So I think that was just.
Can we get a hey y'all, please? Can we get a hey y'all?
Oh shit, man! All right, man. So you watch Kai Cenat?
Every once in a while, I catch snippets. I did watch the Kevin Hart one because Kevin Hart knows how to play the game.
Yo, it's interesting, bro. Like I knew he was a Twitch person, a Twitch streamer, not Twitch person. Sound old as fuck.
Who that Twitch? Who the Twitch person? The Twitch boy. That boy over there that do that twitching thing.
You know what I mean? So I know he did that, but I just thought he played games. I thought he did, talked a little shit on there. But I caught wind of the Kevin Hart thing. I was like, them niggas had a fucking sleepover?
That's what remember he did that shit with remember he did the sleepover with Offset.
I'd never seen it.
When
I never
Nicki
seen
Minaj's
it.
Baby daddy was talking shit outside and this nigga was doing a sleepover.
So that's what that was? So I didn't know. So I just thought Offset was there. I didn't know if it was like a thing. But yeah, I don't. So now
not sleepover.
So now it was like a sleepover. I was like, so people were just watching
these niggas do antics at the sleepover.
Yeah,
it was Kai Cenat,
Drewski,
Kevin Hart, and Drewski.
Yeah, I was like, it was interesting enough where I was like, niggas do this? Like I was totally thrown off. I was like, so these niggas had a sleepover. Yeah,
folks is literally tuning in just to watch these niggas live life. This is not even a reality show. This is just these niggas sitting around eating ice cream. Yeah. And just talking shit.
Just talking shit.
That's it.
And maybe a scripted dance here or there.
Yeah. Probably got a little itinerary. Now we need to figure out how to get into the dance competition. Yeah, just random stuff. Random crazy BS stuff. Back and forth with the viewers. That's it.
So anyway, he's supposed to be doing a 24-hour stream with Travis Scott. So I want to see what comes out of that. I'm totally thrown off. I'm still thrown off by how that shit works and how niggas is watching 24 a long ass time of Kevin Hart.
He does a lot of that. Like he did like one stream where he was like in jail for like 48 hours or something like that. He does a lot of this stuff, bro.
I see. Like I said, I didn't really know who. I mean, I knew who he was and I knew what he did. I just didn't know to the extent of what he did. So that's interesting.
He's out here.
That's very interesting. All right, man. You go. Lauryn Hill is going to go on tour with the Fugees and YG Marley. Y'all ready for that?
She'll be late for that. She'll be late for that.
The celebration continues. The Miseducation Anniversary Tour 2024.
It's gonna be dope. I mean,
she's doing.
Can she sing? Can she do like the actual renditions of the songs? Is it like Miseducation with Lauryn Hill? She can't sing those songs the proper way because like she doesn't own the rights or whatever it is to them, so she has to like change them up a lot.
But the Fugees are going to be there. Suppose that's what it looks like. It looks like the Fugees
is going to show up.
I don't know, but it looks like if you look at the bill says Lauryn Hill, the Fugees with special guest YG Marley.
It could be interesting.
Yeah, so like the Fugees, looks like the Fugees are going to be there. Miss Lauryn Hill and the Fugees. Yes, the Fugees are going to be there.
It could be real interesting. I mean, I'm going to tune in.
This starts in August. It goes through September in the States, and then in October they go overseas.
They should be overseas. That makes sense. They got to hit up the UK.
Yep. All right, man. Let's see. I'm trying to find the thing that I want to find first. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, here we go. Jonathan Majors has a movie role.
It's about time.
It's a film called Merciless. It's about some sort of hold on, I lost it. Damn. Oh, it's like a sci-fi thriller, basically.
It's about time. I don't think we never actually like shut down Jonathan Majors here on the podcast. We kind of reserved judgment.
But I don't think so. As far as Jonathan Majors is concerned, I don't think that he is a blameless person. I do think that from what I read and saw, I do think that he has in times shown some sort of pattern of abuse or some sort of aggression, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call it abuse or aggression. The situation with the trial, that shit was just weird to me, fam.
I think I'm not going front
like that trial was weird. I don't think that like based on just the trial day, we know nothing about Jonathan Majors and we see this, right? I don't know how we cancel him based off of that. But if you read more, you can cancel his ass, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, if you read enough on anybody,
read more,
a lot of people have the ability to be canceled. Yes. But I'm just talking based off the trial and because all that stuff was already rumors when he was getting all these big roles, when he was Kang the Conqueror and he was gonna portray this person and that person. All those rumors were already rumoring. That wasn't new information that came out because of the trial. That was already out there. It was this offense that really this was the straw that broke the camel's back, we'll say.
Yeah.
And I don't think this trial was fair in terms of that, like that being the straw that broke the camel's back, because literally, I believe because of his celebrity, they had to find him guilty of something.
I mean, yeah,
you're guilty of not caring if she got hurt or not. That's literally what he got found guilty of.
It was. I don't even remember all the details, fam. I remember that he pushed her, trying to get his phone back. She hit her head on the car door or some shit like that, on the hood of the car, some shit like that. And, you know, I'm not saying that he was right because he wasn't right.
It's one of them situations where he wasn't right, but at the same he wasn't right, but you understand it.
But if he was taking his phone back, you know, and she was resisting, then it's too much gray area.
Yeah, now it's a lot. It's
lot. Like that's what I'm saying.
That's why I said this trial wasn't fair.
So if you got my phone, I'm
trying to get variables.
If you got my phone, I'm trying to get my phone back, and you hurt yourself for me trying to get my phone back, what are we calling on my fault, your fault?
He literally got. That's what I'm saying. He got convicted for not caring that she got hurt. If she got hurt, while he's trying to get his property back and get away.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't quote me. I don't remember all the details of the trial. That was a while ago. But he has a new role out. Well, I don't know when it's coming out, but he has a movie called Merciless, sci-fi thriller. And you know, I think we talked about this on the show that he will get role. He will get work again because he's too damn good.
He's one. I think he is one of the
somebody's gonna give him something.
New actors, like he's not gonna sit on the sideline for too long.
No.
Creed, you got the Disney run, Lovecraft Country, Devotion, Harder They Fall. What was that other one? He was in another big movie.
I don't remember.
The black man, was it the black man in San Francisco? The last black man in San Francisco. Like he's good.
Yeah.
He's
a really good actor. That's why when this happened, I do remember saying that he's gonna find work because somebody is going to be like, you served your time, and they're going to give him another role.
Yeah,
he's going to start small, and he's going to get back to the point where he was at because he's really, really good. People almost always give you leeway because you have talent, and he gonna get knocked because he black, right? He gonna get knocked because he's black, but he's gonna get roles because he's gonna play some phenomenal roles, but he's gonna be one of those dudes now. I think he's gonna have some phenomenal roles where he's phenomenal in them, and we're gonna wonder. Not even nobody gonna see it. People are gonna see it, and we're gonna wonder why he's not getting nominated for anything. Mm-hmm. That's where he's gonna suffer. Oh yeah.
He's gonna, in the next, let's say 10 years, he's gonna start getting roles, and I believe he's gonna give us some Oscar level performances.
Yeah,
and we're gonna wonder, why did he not get nominated for that? How did he not win that? And it's all gonna stem back to what happened.
Yeah. All right, man. Sexy Red is doing a Sexy for President tour. She's starting in August 2, going all the way through October. So look out for that shit.
That's a bad look because your album sold 28,000 copies.
Hey, man. She is.
Why would you spend the money to go on tour? Like that's stupid to me.
She is probably one of the hottest rappers out, unfortunately.
Obviously she not, because she ain't moved no units.
I mean, but nobody want to hear her album. They want to see her. Like I keep trying to tell you,
it's the show. It's not the music.
It's not the music. Show. It's just her. I think she has that Cardi B like personality where she can do things that not many people can do and get away with.
Yeah.
And shit don't stick to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She might be that type of person.
We watched her get impregnated on Twitter.
And niggas don't forgot about that.
Seen that.
Bro,
they seen that.
Her and Sukihana did the shit in front of. I mean, I ain't forgot about her and Sukihana doing the fucking music video in front of fucking Popeye's Chicken. I remember that shit.
Word.
I hold that against her.
Seen that.
I hold it against her too.
You set us back 200 years.
Hell yeah. Fucking bullshit. All right, man. Let's see. The Game said that he's cool with he's cool with Drake, but he from the West. Yeah, I mean, he respect Kendrick. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do to Game?
Kendrick should body this nigga.
Game is one of them niggas. One of them niggas that can stand next to Drake right now.
Yeah, because he's shown that he doesn't have solid allegiances. Look what he did with 50 Cent. There was no reason for him to start beefing with 50 Cent. 50 Cent gave you your career, and you start beefing with this nigga for what?
He a goon.
You've shown that you're a goon. He's shown that he's trying to be on 50 Cent's level of petty and goonness, but he's not.
Word. All right, man. Snoop said Kendrick is the king of the West. He wasn't there at the pop out either, but I give Uncle Snoop get whatever he do, whatever he want. Like, we already know where his allegiances lie. We don't gotta question Snoop. So
Compton, Long Beach, Inglewood. Yeah. Like, if Snoop is king, Snoop for some people is king of the West. If the king of the West crowns you king of the West, guess what you are?
You're king. You're the king.
You're king of the West. Like, that's it. There's nobody should be debating that at this point.
All right, man. Meg Stallion has put out her track listing. Her album is supposed to come out on the 28th of June, which is
that's supposed to be this Friday, right?
Yep. She don't got a bunch of features, but she does have UGK. She does have Glorilla. She does have Victoria Monet. I can't wait to hear that. That's gonna be great. and she has an artist called Kyle Rich and Yuki Chiba. I've never heard of any one of those, but people know who they are. So
yeah, Glorilla. It seems like her and Glorilla are having a good time on tour. They seem like they are having a great time.
Yeah. I mean, that's good. That's good.
It just seems like fun.
Yeah, that's good to see people actually get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in like, in entertainment, it's cool to see entertainers like actually genuinely like each other, and I think that's dope that they found friendship.
I think it's cool, especially in a hip hop situation, because hip hop is so competitive.
Yep.
That it can be a little more difficult, especially when you're a female in hip hop, which I think is even. I think females in hip hop is even more competitive than the male side.
Yeah. Because
unfortunately, usually it's one slot. Like, you're the best, everyone else is under you.
Sure.
Like, but I feel like with the females that are really pushing now, they're sharing the spotlight. There's no like, oh my God, you're so far beyond the next female. Meg Thee Stallion is dope, she's up here. But Glorilla is dope, she's up here. Mm-hmm. But Lotto is dope, she's up here. Like, they're, City Girls are dope, they're up here. They could all headline one another.
Yep.
And open for one another, because they're all just top tier showing right now.
Or your girl Cardi, man, she has some sort of album cover, she has some sort of album art, she has an album title, and she's teasing it on her Instagram.
But we have no album. I don't want to hear
on Instagram like what y'all think my album gonna be called. She got her hand over it and shit. Bruh, get your girl.
Her album is going to be called Damn It, I Missed My Moment.
Shit, she gonna be Young M.A. pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, not because she's still dropping fire not freestyles, features.
Yeah, she is.
Young M.A.'s doing
features.
nothing.
Nothing.
Like, she can still give you a fire feature out the blue, which gets that buzz going for the album all over again.
Yep.
And I think that's what's keeping her relevant in hip hop.
All right, man. Hold on, I had it. Your boy Stephen A. Smith, man. This is cool. Stephen A. Smith, ESPN. Cool. I mean, Stephen A. Smith is one of them. I fuck with him, and then I don't fuck with him because he be always doing something dumb. He always say something dumb. Yeah. He always say something dumb. He always doing something dumb. And he's be like, all right. And then like sometimes he do something smart, but okay, cool. I fuck with it. And then he just do something dumb. You know what I'm saying?
And then he follows it up. He gets a battery in his back, and then it's just like, oh damn, you ruined it.
Yeah, some of the shit he be saying, I'd be like, you know what, Steve? Like you be
this
feeling
shit with Will Smith and Chris Rock. I'm like, we didn't need that. Sit down.
Go sit down. You don't speak for everybody. Shut the fuck up.
Chris Rock told me he's hurt. He got his money. He ain't hurt. He turned that into one of the greatest moments in television. Get out of here.
Yeah, true story, man. But he
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. ESPN offered him $18 million for his upcoming contract. Stephen A was like, nah, I want 25.
I'm gonna say that seems low for Stephen A.
He wants to be the highest paid ever, essentially. And I mean, 18 will put him up above everybody. But he's like, yeah, I'm trying to kill that shit. And
they're gonna pay it.
And then the thing about it is, he's gonna get that, and he's probably gonna have power too. He's probably gonna own some shit at ESPN. He already owns First Take, I think.
Yes.
And he's gonna have his podcast that he owns. He's gonna be able to start. He already started a company.
He's gonna be some sort of program director or something for ESPN, which I think he deserves. Because let's be honest, nobody's tuning in to ESPN for too much other shit other than Stephen A.
Bruh. He's the hardest working. Like, they just be putting him on everything. They don't even give a fuck. They don't care if he knows anything. They're just like, look, you're just gonna sit here and be Stephen A.
Stephen A is the Steve Harvey of sports entertainment. That's it.
That's a good one.
Okay. Tell the truth. He is. He's just like, oh man, we're gonna do a sports panel, Stephen A. Oh man, we're talking about swimming, Stephen A. Like no matter what, but we're doing sports court, Stephen A. Like
I remember
everything.
when Stephen A was working for the Washington Post. I think it was Washington Post, and then nigga posted that LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade were all going to Miami, and I believe that nigga got fired immediately after that. And then that shit happened. That shit happened. ESPN picked his ass right back the fuck up.
Yep.
They was like, "Oh, you know that? Oh
Yep.
shit, we need that information."
And I think one of the things I'll credit Stephen A with, definitely, his sources are deep,
because he seems like what we see on TV is him.
What it seems like, yeah, it's genuine.
That's him. Like he obviously plays it up. I'm not saying he doesn't exaggerate, but that is him. Like like those opinions, those are his opinions.
Those are his genuine opinions.
The takes that he puts up, those are his takes. Now, like I said, some of the shit is exaggerated because he has to for TV, right? But that's the reason why I think people fuck with him and he can get information is because he's himself all the time.
Yeah. I mean, there are times where I love where he'll go to commercial break. He's like, hold on, somebody's calling me. We're going to commercial break. And then he'll come back with some news like, oh shit, niggas really called him. Like,
yeah.
Like with the scoop on some shit. And it's just like, oh, okay, this is happening.
Yep.
Like I rock, like I said, I rock with him until I don't rock.
That's the way I am. That's the way I am. And sometimes it can be for a long time I fuck with him. And then can't fuck with him.
You have a nice long run and then like, oh, he said something.
Yeah, it's to say something dumb. All right, man.
You're on suspension for 3 days. I gotta go. I gotta
back in the box again. Yeah. He does have a person,
I like Stephen A. I like Stephen A for sports commentary. I don't care as much for social stuff. That's one of the reasons why I gravitated for a time. I gravitated more toward Colin Cowherd because he talks sports shit.
Yeah,
like oh, who you want to be president? I don't give a shit. Did you see the Knicks just traded for blah blah?
That's all I used to watch was Colin. If it was sports, if I watched anything or listened to anything sports, it was always Colin Cowherd.
Heard with Colin Cowherd.
Now it's different.
So that was my guy, Stephen A. He first I preferred First Take with Max Kellerman. Now he's going that kind of I liked Max.
Bro, I haven't watched First Take in years, bro.
I haven't watched it since Max left. Dude, I haven't watched it in a long time.
I haven't watched it when Max, bro. I haven't watched it when Max was on. Like literally, like if I watch First Take, that means I don't walk into a car dealership or some shit and it's on. That's the only time you know what I'm saying? Like it's on, and I got like, all right, cool, I'll watch it, but I haven't turned it on in years.
Yeah.
You know? At my mom's house, my dad wake up.
That'll have on ESPN. And, oh, First Take is on. Oh, okay.
I as well watch it. You know, but I haven't turned it on in years. I mean, and that's partly because we haven't had cable in a long time.
He cut the cord.
Time.
Yeah.
So anyway,
listen to it in podcast form.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that nigga in podcast form. Oh my god, it's almost like I could do snippets of his podcast. Like the only Stephen A. Smith podcast I listened to was when he was going off on Jason Whitlock. That's the only one I listened to. And the only reason why I listened to it is because I listen to Dan Le Batard. That's my podcast.
That's your guy, yeah.
Mostly all the time, right? And they were talking about that. But they were being really, really like secretive about it.
Yeah.
Because obviously Dan knows what the hell what was happening, but he's not going to say anything.
He's not going to say that. Let them say their truth. Yeah.
Yep. And he was waiting on Stephen A. And I was like, I'm going to go Stephen A. to find what the fuck is happening because I didn't know.
Word.
And the thing about this, I have heard Stephen A. talk about the fat bastard for years, and I had never knew who he was talking about.
He said it.
I never who he was talking about. Never knew. And the thing about it is, like, Dan's show is so crazy that they drummed up a whole thing that Stephen A. every time he said fat bastard, he was talking about Dan. But the thing about it is, they all knew he wasn't, but they just did. They all knew he wasn't,
but they got to play it up.
They did it anyway, just to play it up, just to have fun with the shit. And Dan played the shit up too. You know what I'm saying? It was
smart.
And so I didn't even know what the hell was happening until I listened to the thing. But it's like listening to T.I. You listen to T.I.'s podcast? I can't make it.
I could not listen to that. Too much. I think it's too much. With T.I., it's a different breed because T.I. is like, dude, you're trying to be so deep on surface level content.
No, it's what you said a long time ago. Okay, he tries to say every word he knows. That's all it is, and it's too fucking much. That's all.
I can't even think of no big words right now just to try and use and make it.
It's just too fucking much.
Like he just went into. You ever? I seen this. I think it was Friends or something. Some sitcom where the dude like wrote his resume, and then he used the thesaurus feature to change to make it sound more sophisticated. It was just like, what the hell is happening?
What the hell was that?
Right now? Like thus turned to thous and thou created conjured instead of created. This is like, what words are you using?
Yeah,
and why?
That's just nuts. All right, man. Last thing we're gonna talk about, man. We got the double XL. Matter of fact, before we talk about double XL freshman, you got anything else?
Real quick, when you realize that JB sent it to us, I'm mad he ain't able to be on. He's still doing his acting thing. What he sent out talking about where you realize that Jay-Z hasn't had a number one single on his own, like ever.
Ace of Izzo wasn't number one.
I don't think so. I don't think that went number one. Jay-Z has no number one hits. Somebody said it on a podcast, and I thought that was interesting. I think it was interesting, one, because it kind of shows, like, if he does have them now, which I think he does now, but when we were all touting Jay-Z's one of the best, Jay-Z's the best, and then you realize at one point, Def Jam was about to drop this nigga. That's why he did the shiny suit shit. I can't go a day
because he was before his time. He was just before his time.
That got re-released.
Yes,
because but I just found it so interesting to realize it's like he didn't get his first number one until he got teamed up with Mariah Carey.
Mm-hmm.
And she opened the audience, a whole new international level audience to him. I just found that so interesting. It's like, this nigga, most of this nigga's number ones were with other people. Beyonce, number ones out the wazoo. You know, a lot of features.
Yeah.
Heavy feature body.
A lot of Kanye.
And I get her with a million and Ja Rule.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Ja?
He was killing him on that.
He killed him.
Killed him on that.
And that was like the intro to Ja Rule. That was like his first feat. Like,
bro, hey, when I first heard, I was like, "Who is this?" Literally, I was like, "Who is this?"
Oh, that voice is different.
Yeah,
yeah. But I found that to be real interesting. That Jay just the delay in him popping. Yet, if you look at it from the outside, it's like, oh, this nigga wasn't really as on as we remember.
Yeah.
I mean, but other than that, I think that's really it. And then just to continue, I mean, we constantly talk about the demise of Drake. It's over. We laughed at Kanye when he said the systematic destruction of Drake, and it's literally just the systematic destruction of Drake. Like, wow.
True story. Well, one of Drake's artists is on the freshman class for 2024 Double XL cover. We call him Baby Sounds. His name is Four Bats. He's on that list. Along with Boss Man D-Lo, Richard Mary, Scarlett, That Mexican OT, Lay Banks, Maya the Dawn, Big Extra Plug, Honcho, or Hunkso, like my son said, Skilla Baby, Cash Cobain. If it's either Honcho or Hunkso, I was like, whatever, nigga.
I say Honcho.
This nigga's name is Honcho. I was like, it's gotta be Honcho. Can't be no fucking Hunkso. I don't give a fuck.
If it's Hunkso, then he that's a bad name.
How many of these motherfuckers you know?
I know. I'm looking at it right now. We know Lay Banks. Mia the Don. No. Big X the Plug. Terrible name. Like, no. We've covered quite a bit from Hunkcho. For him to just be getting on the double XL list,
I was very surprised.
It's crazy because we've covered quite a bit of projects for him.
A bunch from him. Yep.
Skilla Baby, yeah. Cash Cobain, yeah. The Mexican OT, we've covered, I think, 1 or 2 pieces from him. Richard Mary, no. Four Bats, of course.
Of course.
But I don't know any. I don't know, but I don't know enough. I can't. Like, I'm looking at the cover right now. I couldn't point out and be like, there goes that one. There goes that one.
I'm gonna say Cash
like
Cobain.
2 or 3.
I'm gonna say Cash Cobain has the most to gain from this. Like, Cash Cobain has the most growth to get from this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna look at this like I look at all of them. Like I look at all the other ones. You know, it's hard to say I don't like any of them because I don't know that much about everybody. Honcho is the most I've heard the most from him.
I think we just covered Honcho last week before.
Yep, I like Scarlett, right?
Yeah, she's dope.
She's dope. Four Bats got some skills, but he's with Drake, so we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
Right. Bossman D-Lo, I've heard some things. Mexican OT, that Mexican OT is good. Cash Cobain, right now, I do not like this person. I do not like the music this person puts out. Skilla Baby,
Man,
yeah. Yep. Honcho, Lay Banks, you know what I'm saying? I think the best person the best ones I like are That Mexican OT, Four Bats, Scarlett. Those are the best. And I think Cash Cobain has the most to gain. Kind of in the same way when 21 and Kodak Black and them niggas came in the game. And it was like, yo, these niggas are trash, right? And then you start to hear them more and more and more, and you start to hear how good they've gotten. You like, oh, they're going to grow. They're going to get better.
I think 21 is ended up being the best out of that class.
Oh yeah.
It's funny that because Lil Dicky was in that class.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny that in that class, Lil Dicky was probably one of the best, and he's made a better career playing a rapper as a role than he did in his rap career.
Do you think was Anderson .Paak in that one?
Yeah,
he was on one too.
Yeah. But he was, I think he's one of the ones where it was undeniable. It's like, you got to give Anderson .Paak the love because he deserves it. I think Anderson .Paak was one of the few artists who got put on the list, but didn't need it.
Yeah.
I think it's very rare that happens, but I think he was one of those artists that's like, why is he on the freshman first class? Like, he's better than this already.
Yeah.
He's not bubbling. He's on. He's Anderson fucking .Paak.
True story. But yeah, so this is gonna be a good one. I think that like for instance, Coi Leray, right? She's gotten so much fucking better.
She's coming into her
bro.
Coming into her artistry phenomenally.
There's a verse on the G-Eazy album, right? And she smashes the shit to pieces.
Yeah.
Right. So
I don't know if now here's my question. I want to know if she's having help with writing
I don't know, but she's gotten better.
Yeah, but even her own projects, you can see the growth.
Yeah,
happening.
Yep. But yeah, man, that's all I had for this week, man.
All right, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Yo, that's it. It's a wrap. This is the I Do It for Hip Hop podcast. Again, if you want to find us any other way than how you're listening right now, you can go to Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Listen Notes, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and or YouTube. If you want to get in contact with us, the best ways to do that is the email idoitforhiphop1@yahoo.com, or you can hit us up on IG at idoitforhiphop_podcast. You know what I mean? If you got music you think we should be listening to, you think we should be chopping up on this here show, those are the best ways to get it to us. You know what I'm saying? But understand, if we think it's good, we're going to say it's good. If we think it's bad, we're going to say it's bad. If we think it is terrible, trash, kabibble, we're going to say that too, because music is subjective and it is subject to criticism from who? Us, the real people. You know what I mean? Well, as real as it can get when Boog is a billionaire who's so detached from real society. Like, he's just, this nigga's filthy. Just to reiterate, he's disgustingly rich. He plays the humble game so well, but it's disgusting and unfair, kind of. Like, he is the definition of the 1%. And then JB is a secret industry insider who's doing some secret industry insider shit. Just randomly, this dude's got a starring role in a Tyler Perry production. I don't know what's happening. It's just another level. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, y'all can make sure y'all hit us up. Any other, like I said, any of those ways, get your music to us. We're going to chop it up. We're going to talk about it. We're going to do our thing. You know what I mean? What the hell is Boog saying? Really, Boog? This is what you send me?
Nigga, that shit is dope. Look,
they living life, man.
Get their team back together and shit, man.
They living life. Let them get together they gonna get together on the court. Boog just sent me a pic of all the former Villanova players that are now on the Knicks, and they're about to body this shit. You know what I mean? But where was I? Oh man, if you want to follow us, the best ways to do that is to log on to Instagrams at I Do It For Hip Hop _podcast, or go to Facebook, I Do It For Hip Hop podcast. If you want to follow me directly, you can do that by going on to Twitter's or Instagram at Great Pharaoh, GR8_PHARAOH. And also, man, yo, I'm doing the painting thing. I do commissions. I take on extra artwork, man. Yo, if y'all want some custom pieces, y'all can definitely follow me on Pharaoh's Soul Studio, PHARAOHS _SOL_studio. You know what I mean? I got all my artwork, all my paintings and shit like that I've been doing there. And you can hit me up in the messenger if y'all want some custom shit done just for you. You know what I mean? Boog, man. Why don't you tell them where they can find you?
Yo, you can find me on Instagram at Mr. Can I Live 1. That's MrCanilive 1 on Instagram. And y'all make sure y'all hit up Great. Dude is a monster at the painting skills, man.
Just trying, man. All right, man. Yo, we appreciate y'all again. Another episode of the I Do It For Hip Hop podcast. The sound of now, 2024. I am Great Pharaoh, and I do it for hip hop.
Yo, I'm Boog, and I do it for hip hop.
The concept.